Can I help you, sir? Actually, it's a silly thing for me to say because I know I can help you. I can help you by drawing your attention to today's special offer.
I'm pleased to meet you. But if you don't have a warrant, could you get the out of my house? Because I'm kind of busy.
For every Red Dead Redemption 2, there's a town with no name. This game is truly one of the most terrible, bizarre, baffling things ever made in the history of media. Released for the Commodore in 1992, the game was received about how you'd expect a game that looks like this to be received. Horribly. So what is The Town with No Name?
Well, get on with it, motherfucker.
It's a highly complex Western RPG with the game's deep mechanics explained to us through a detailed tutorial.
Hello. As you've just seen, the on-screen pointer is operated with your CDTV remote controller, using the cursor keys to move and button A to select things. Alright, you're now as ready as you'll ever be to experience The Town with No Name.
So we're this guy, a nameless cowboy stepping off a train. While there is some brief dialogue between us and this old man, thanks to the game's sound design, I couldn't confidently tell you what was being said.
Say, Simon, what place is this?
We're given a few options as to what to do next, including get back on the train. If we take that option, the train zooms off into space and the credits roll. Game over. Well, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Okay, fine, let's go into town. When we walk into town, we're instantly attacked, resulting in a very intense duel, and one of the most incredible 15 seconds of game footage ever captured. It's probably best if you just watch it. Words couldn't do this justice.
Dang, that's torn it. Ugh. He's died now. He's killed Evil Eb's littlest brother, and that means trouble.
What the
The game that follows is a loop of us choosing a place to go, such as the store, experiencing whatever that place has to offer, such as the creepiest salesman of all time, selling us a singular bean, before leaving that location to have another duel to the death. And if we win the duel, we're rewarded with what is the highlight of the entire game, the death animations.
Caramba, that really hurt. Oh, I've got a follower now, so bye.
They are truly horrible in the best way possible, ranging from f***ing confusing to genuinely kind of funny.
Darn, just one more page and I would have finished this book.
To whatever the hell this is. The Town with No Name's death animations almost never disappoint. They really are what kept me playing the game, unlike the music. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the music in this game because it is some of the most unlistenable shit ever put to disc. Whether it's the mind-numbing 4-second loop greeting us to the saloon, or the absolute assault on the ears of the church organ. Not once will the music in The Town with No Name garner any other response from the listener than please turn that shit off. And that's not to mention half the time it's way too loud and we can't even hear what the dialogue's supposed to be.
It's good to see that you still live. It gives one hope.
Now, I doubt any of the dialogue in this game's important, but still, I would like to hear what's being said.
Oh, a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
So aside from this bean, what other sightseeing experiences does the town have to offer when we're not dueling to the death? Well, in the saloon, we can take a bath before having some steamy, silhouetted fun time. Yeah, he knows what's happening. This guy knows what's up. We can go in this room where this happens, and then because I'm too confused to even try to figure out what's going on, I just die and have to start the whole game again, which is awesome. Thankfully, the entire game is only like half an hour long, but still, the animations and bizarre dialogue does become less charming after multiple viewings. Anyway, we can ask the bartender for a drink.
Give me a drink, bartender.
I went to the church to seek answers, but it only raised more questions. We can also play Chase the Ace with Wildcard McVie.
Okay, we'll play Chase the Ace.
We each draw a card from the top of the pack and look at it. The object is to have a high card. The person who drew second can swap cards with the person who drew first. The person who drew first can then put his card at the bottom of the pack and draw a new one from the top. When both players have had a chance to change their cards, they compare to see who has the high card. The loser has to pay 1 cent per point. If he loses the place, he has to pay 8 cents. 10 picture cards and aces all cards.
You need to shut the up!
After all this nonsense and shooting some more dudes, getting some more great death animations, Evil Ebb turns up for the final duel. I've been offing members of his gang throughout the game, and he's here to put an end to it. I shoot his hat off, and while I already had a gut feeling the last half an hour of my life had all been for nothing, the direction the game's narrative takes all but confirms it.
Go on then, Billy Bob. Finish me off.
Billy Bob?
You mean you're not Billy Bob?
No, I'm just a drifter. I came here to Dodge Gulch to meet my sister.
Dodge Gulch?
You mean this isn't Dodge Gulch?
Nah, Dodge Gulch is the next stop. 20 miles down the line.
Oh, well, these things happen, I suppose.
What?
Now that is one hell of an ending if I've ever seen one. I love the wording of "from an idea" by Charlie Watts. It's like, yeah, Charlie kind of had this idea for a game, so we made it. And you know what? That's what they did. Even if what they made was a total piece of Microsoft Paint looking dog shit, it undeniably has character. And in my opinion, it's pretty funny, both in many intentional and probably unintentional ways. But it is still funny. Objectively, yeah, this thing f***ing sucks. It's an awful game. But unlike much of the other garbage I've played for the sake of maintaining this chore of a YouTube channel, I'm glad The Town with No Name exists, and I'm glad I've played it. On that note,
I'm done! You hear me?